Well, hey, it is that time of year again. I know we've had a few people asking, where is the video for the do's and don'ts of Louder Than Life? Well, this is a lot later than we usually are in getting this out there, but here we are. We're here doing it now.
Here we are
Now is the time.
in North Carolina.
So the do's and don'ts.
Hey, before we go any farther, if you watch this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if it has helped you out at all. If you've watched any of the previous videos, if you want to be not entertained or entertained by us too, like, share, and subscribe. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers, and you can help us out. We just hit 1,000 this year. We've got videos with more than that, so we know that all the people watching our videos are not subscribed.
Yeah.
Plus, not all of you are watching all the way through to the end. I would lie to you and tell you we got a prize at the end if you stay to the end. But once again, that would be a lie. So take it, Tony. What do you got?
All right. The do's and don'ts. Do come to Louder Than Life. Don't be late.
Boy, that was pretty corny.
All right, what can you bring in? I know people ask that all the time. Well, I'm gonna tell you. But before I tell you, I'm gonna tell you where you can find this information in case you need it. You go to the louderthanlifefestival.com. You click on the hamburger menu, which is the three little lines. In case you don't know, it's a little on the top left of the home page. Click on support, click on festival info, scroll down to where it shows the allowed in and not allowed in items. And there you'll have it. So, all right, allowed in, of course, cell phones, a small portable battery charger for that cell phone, sunscreen, non-aerosol. They don't want the hairspray aerosol type bottles. Only like lotions.
It puts the lotion on its back.
Roll-on, deodorant type, that kind of thing. Non-aerosol. You can bring in one sealed bottle of water, 20-ounce max, or one empty plastic refillable water bottle. No hydro flasks or Yetis. You can bring binoculars, towels, light blankets, small point and shoot digital camera, hats, sunglasses, earplugs, sealed packs of cigarettes and cigars, vape pens, e-cigarettes, clear bags, drawstring, backpacks, Ziploc totes, solid or clear fanny packs, and small purse. If it's a fanny pack, the small purse, something small, it can be solid. It does not have to be clear. There are sizes that they list for the backpack and drawstring items, totes, fanny packs, all that. And they list them all there. Right there you are. And they even show you examples of what they look like. I usually bring in this right here. It's a clear backpack, which Kenny has right here that he's going to show for you. I got this off of Amazon. I don't remember how much it cost, but it couldn't have cost much because I'm cheap. I don't pay for expensive things. But I want to show you this is what I like. These straps are wide and soft. Instead of those thin drawstring bag strings that dig into your shoulder, especially if you have it filled with water or heavy items. I like the thick, soft straps. If you, just look it up on Amazon. It's there. So you can bring in our prescription medicines too. Just make sure the labels have your name on them. not somebody else's name or no name at all.
That means you need to bring in your ID as well.
Correct. But you should always have that with you anyways.
Some people don't bring them in.
A lot of people don't, but they're afraid of losing them or whatever. But I think you should have it everywhere you go. So now for what is not allowed in. All right, so you got your oversized totes, oversized backpacks, diaper bags, hydration packs. They kind of listed them different this year, so that's why they're not how I'm saying them. Your solid and mesh drawstring bags are not allowed. No cooler bags. It'll get back to it in a minute. No large purses. Mesh bags, by the way, are not considered clear bags. No duffel bags, no coolers, or picnic baskets. No
Boo-boo!
No outside food or beverages. It should be up there now. Yeah, here we go. No outside food or beverages. Other than that 20-ounce bottled water that you can bring in. I think they also have exceptions for dietary or special needs if you need it for your certain condition.
There is exceptions, it says.
Yes. No metal containers like Yetis or Hydro flasks. No glass containers. No strollers. No video cameras or GoPros. No audio recording devices. No laptops or tablets or professional cameras or cameras with removable lenses. No selfie sticks, lasers, laser pointers, drones, chairs of any kind, and that includes those inflatable lounger air sofa things you see all over the place in there. No umbrellas, no fireworks, no explosives. No hula hoops, totems, balloons, beach balls, confetti, glow sticks, aerosol cans, no whistles or air horns, no musical instruments of any kind, no camelbacks or other refillable hydration packs, no weapons, no drugs or paraphernalia, no pets except for service animals, no colors, patches, chain wallets, spikes, no unauthorized vending or advertising, no walkie-talkies or two-way radios. So, also, this is important. Your safety is our number one concern. So these items are also subject to change at any time and at the discretion of the security staff. So some people will be fussing because they got something in that wasn't allowed, but yet somebody else couldn't get it in. They got it taken away. So it is the security that you go through. Some of them, I don't understand, if they got a list, just stick to the list and be done with it. But you see so many people get stuff in that they're not supposed to, and therefore it causes complaints. Some things that I like to take in my backpack. I have a fan that sprays water. If it's really hot out, just don't fill it up with water, bring it in empty, and I usually get that in no problem. Also
make sure you put your batteries in fresh.
Yes.
Don't try to bring in a extra pack. We've had them confiscated from us.
Yep. Never had any trouble with it every other time. One festival, they took my batteries away.
Then we had to buy batteries. What sense does that make?
Stupid. So that's why I was talking about the security. You never know which person you're going to get. And it doesn't even have batteries on the list. It doesn't say no batteries.
But I understand why people throw them. But at the same time, they sell them at some of the, what I'm calling secondhand tent merchants.
Yeah.
Also,
they sell them because they have campers there. There's a general store in there that sells batteries because people might need batteries at their campsite. So, anyways, this is like a little air conditioned type fan too that I bring in sometimes. We bring in bottle caps like this. Soda bottle caps, water bottle cap, and a Gatorade bottle cap. Simply because they will take them off. Not all of them. They will take them off and keep them. They open them up for you when you buy your drink and hand you the drink with no lid. So unless you want to drink it all right there at one time, I like to put the lid back on, stick it in my backpack.
They've been selling Liquid Death, which comes in a can.
Yeah.
So the bottle cap is not as big of a deal, yeah. But they still sell sodas in a bottle. They also sell beer in a bottle too. I think they got screw-on caps. So if you want to, you can bring in a couple of screw-on beer caps.
Yeah.
If you wanted to put that in your bag. But usually people will drink them pretty quickly.
Yeah, I would put them in your pockets, your pants pockets and stuff. That way, if they see them in your bag, I don't know if they'll take them away or not. I've never had mine taken away, but I've always put them like in my pants pocket. They don't go off in the metal detector, so you'll be okay. They're not going to search you like that. They don't frisk you. It has not come to that yet. I also we have a lanyard, just like this, that we print off our own schedule each day, daily schedule, and stick in here. Makes it easier to, Kenny keeps it around his neck, or we put it on the backpack, and we look at it constantly. It's easier than picking up your phone and trying to look at it on your phone because it runs your battery out. And also there's no signal a lot of times. You could probably put it as your home screen, but there's still the battery issue. But this is just what we prefer. It works well for us. So there's that. I also bring in my backpack, I bring chapstick, hand sanitizer, wipes, plenty of hair ties. I bring sunscreen, drink mixes, the powder mixes that go inside your drink, like this lemonade. But I also bring the liquid IV. It helps to stay hydrated. It does like, 2, 3, 4 times what a bottle of water will do, it says. And I think it works because I've not had a headache since I've started using those. I've never had any issues in bringing those in. I bring my phone's extra battery. We bring extra clothes. Depending on the weather. If it's going to be chilly that evening, we want to bring jackets or sweatpants to go over our shorts, socks. And we buy a locker that we get for the whole 4 days. Ooh, I need to check to see if I've done that. Because it is so helpful just to go stuff these extra clothes in there, and you keep them in there the whole weekend. You don't have to take them home every night. And you could put blankets in there and your poncho if it's going to rain. Just keep extra stuff that if you don't want to keep the sunscreen in your backpack the whole time because it's heavy, just keep it in your locker and go get it as needed. It's just, it's always been helpful for us.
And I suggest you bring a jacket in, because if it's sunny out, you'll get sunburned. And then when the evening goes down, unless you're in the mix, if you're in the crowd, you ain't got to worry about it as much because it gets hot. It's hot still. But if you're hanging to the back, you'll get chilly, especially if you get a little pink or red lobster. Another suggestion I have is if you dye your beard, your hair, whatever you do, if you do it, dye it 4 days in advance. I know you want a fresh look, but if you wait till too late, too close to the event, it starts running down your head. It'll run off your chin, it'll run off your head. You'll look like a crayon. And trust me, there's people that will not do that. The dye will be running down their face. So you want to let the dye set in a little bit.
Yeah. The another thing about the locker, they're usually going to run you right around $100, but that's for all 4 days. And it also comes with a phone charger in there if you wanted to put your phone in there and charge it up and then go back and get it. They do include that.
And in the past, they have sold out.
Yes, that's why I was like, I need to go check, see if I got one. I don't think I have yet. So I also bring a hat. I bring any medicine that I might need. We carry around mints, or if you like gum. We have our cash cards and ID. They're usually, I think they're cashless again this year. So you can use cash for tips, but everything else is going to take a card.
Hey, watch your phones.
Yeah.
There's been a rash at these festivals getting them stolen. Especially if you have them in your back pocket and you're in the crowd. You have them in a hoodie, in a crowd. Somebody will bump into you and take them. And trust me, it happened. Because I went to the restroom and there wasn't nothing but phone cases laying everywhere. Like 30 phone cases where they stole all these phones out.
That's another thing that you could use a lanyard for, is to get those little things off of Amazon that you stick in your phone and has a little hook. Hook it on there and wear it around your neck. That'll help protect it. Or if you have any kind of a chain thing that not a chain, you can't bring chains in. I might like those adjustable cord thingies. It looks like a phone cord, a little spiral thing. Yeah. Hook that up here into your belt loop, and that stays attached to you where it'll be less likely to be stolen.
And you think, well, it does them no good to steal my phone. I've got access only for me. They ship them out of the country and they ship them back in here. Trust me on this. You can get your location. And you'll see it disappear. You'll see it get shipped overseas, and then it gets gone. You won't see it no more. It'll come back as used phones on eBay.
Yeah, sure will. I also bring sunglasses, cheap ones. Cheap ones.
Don't make a mistake of having your high-dollar sunglasses. Because you will get involved in some sort of physical activity. Crowd surfer, moshing will break out, and somebody will end up knocking your glasses off.
Yeah. Sometimes you're in a place that you don't expect it to be. Crowd surfer come along, but here they come. They'll knock your glasses right off. We've had both of our glasses
damaged, broke.
Yeah, well, we had to go buy a new pair at the festival.
And they're not as cheap.
No.
But they are cheaply made, but they're not as cheap.
Also bring earplugs. Of course, my clear backpack, my water bottle. Sometimes I'll bring some lotion, deodorant, and no jewelry. I don't wear any jewelry for fear of, like you said, if you get crowd surfers moshing going on.
Plus, you get in the heat and your fingers swell up.
Yeah.
Or the necklace gets tore. Yeah, all that's good stuff.
Just some general tips.
Just a tip. No more, no less.
Etiquette, rules, advice, whatever you want to call it. If you're in an area where there's going to be crowd surfers, don't fuss and complain and duck. Either help out or get out. Because somebody's going to get hurt that way. You or them, if you drop them. Yell heads up so that the people in front of you will know.
It's a lot better if we all commit.
Participate.
Yeah.
But yeah.
As opposed to if one person has 150, or if 6 people have 150 person over their head, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
And eventually, if you keep ducking, somebody will get dropped on you.
Yes.
Somebody will deposit somebody on your head.
Because there'll be nobody right there to catch that part of it. It's so much easier if you just do like this and help them along. It's really not that hard. But you have to have everybody helping. And that's when it gets hard, when you don't. So, for the crowd surfer themselves, I don't know this to be true, but we've heard that if you cross your legs, maybe spread out your arms.
It's less flopping, by the way.
Yeah.
And it gives more surface for the people to hold. You grab an arm and they grab you instead of over you. Also, your bags, purses, no shoes that come off.
Yeah.
Sandals,
Flip-flops.
Crocs. I wouldn't suggest any of those to begin with. I'd suggest some good, comfortable shoes.
That's down here. Wear good shoes. Also, don't wear those hard, heavy, steel-toed boots. Somebody gets kicked in the head with that. That hurts.
You know this for a fact?
I've been kicked in the head. I can't tell you if it was a steel-toed boot. I think any kicking in the head's gonna hurt, but moshing, same thing. If you don't want to get involved in that, then just move out of that area. It's gonna happen. That's part of the fun of the festival. If someone falls, pick them up. If somebody loses something, help it get that back to them. Just be nice. That's all. Be nice. You get what you put out there. So we already talked about your phone in your back pocket. The picnic tables that are out there to where everybody eats at, share your table. Don't hog up the table or save it for somebody that's going to go be gone an hour and, you know, come back. People need places to sit down and rest and eat their food. Be kind and nice and share your table. I already talked about that. Some other things that we do. We eat a big breakfast before coming in so that we will only have to eat one time in the festival because it is not cheap. The food, one meal per person is going to cost you at least $20 to $25, maybe even $30. So it's not cheap.
T-shirt's gonna cost you $40.
Yeah, at least.
A hoodie's gonna cost you anywhere from $65 to $85.
Yes.
If you get any other type of upscale jacket, gonna be more than that.
Yep.
So yeah, be prepared.
Yes, that's why we only try to eat one time a day in there, and then we'll eat again after if we're still hungry. Louisville has a record of not having restaurants capable or available to eat at afterwards. So just be prepared. You might not be able to eat. They're not, for some reason, they're not prepared that this festival is coming to town. So there's going to be long lines there, or they're going to close and say, we can't serve any more people.
Right across the road in Indiana is a White Castle.
White Castle. Yeah.
And it's usually a pretty good line. And the reason it's a pretty good line is because it's still open and it's still serving food.
We had to go there several times. So, a budget of about $100 per day works well for us, but we do not drink. That's going to make a big difference in how much money you bring. What is it? $18 a beer? 15?
Yeah. I think it's 18 now.
It's high for a beer. So depending on how many you drink per day, you can figure out how many that you usually drink or how many you want as to how much money you bring in. They provide free water for you at the refill stations, and Louder Than Life is pretty good about getting to that water without long lines. We usually walk right up to it for the most part.
Stay hydrated.
So yeah, drink lots and lots of water. Do not pass out.
3 days in advance, you need to start hydrating more. Drink more water than you do normally.
Yep. So, and then you could also start walking and stuff before too to help get prepared. Somebody has suggested that you could wear your bag, your backpack, or your drawstring bag on your front when you're in tight crowds to avoid people from opening it up and getting inside of it, or you could put a lock on it. I haven't never done that yet, but I mean, it's not a bad idea. Your wristbands, when you get them in the mail, do not put them on and tighten them up. Do not do that. I've already seen a post this year, a newbie. As soon as she got it, she put it on, tightened it up. I mean, there are ways that they say you can get it off, but it's hard. It's hard to get off. Don't put it on. at least don't tighten it up anyways. Just register it if you want to, put it back in the thing it come in, and put it away until you're ready to go. And that, folks, is all I've got.
Once again, like, share, and subscribe if anything in this video was helpful. And if you see us out at the festival, say hi. We'll probably even put you in the video.
Yeah, let me know if I've left something out, if you have questions about anything. Be prepared for long lines when you first get there, if you get there first thing in the morning when it opens. They usually go pretty fast though. Don't be shocked when you get there and there's a line wrapped way around.
Through the parking lot.
It usually goes pretty fast. Parking, I don't know much about the parking as far as the Louder Than Life actual parking lot. But there is parking across the street from the hotel that's near right there, the Crown Plaza. There's a bowling alley. They charge for parking there. It's probably like $40 a day though.
Yeah, I think $50 at the parking lot.
Yeah,
I think so.
something like that. And there's going to be traffic, so just be prepared for that too.
And if you Uber in, you'll get there pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you try Ubering out, it's a rush, and it will be 3 times as amount, and it'll take a lot longer to get back home because it's high demand is what it, peak hours is what they call it. So that at $9 ride or $18 ride will go up to $75 just like that. Boom.
Yeah. I think that's all. I think that's all we got.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Say hey when you see us out.
I'm Kenny.
I'm Tony.
The other 2 people will be with us will be Amy and Shane. Say hi to all of us.
Yeah.
We're the Dotsons 4.
Yep. So we hope to see you there.
Join us, shall you?
That's not the line.
Oh. Until the next adventure.
Horns up.